If you decided to watch this video because you've been trading for a while and you still cannot see good results, then I would highly recommend you to watch this video fully. After coaching over 200 people and helping them become consistently profitable, I noticed that most of them had these same issues. Hence why in today's video, I will go over each and every single one of these problems. I see so many people trying to scalp or day trade whilst having a full-time job. That right there doesn't work. No matter how good the strategy might be, if you have a very busy schedule, a very busy lifestyle, if you work a full-time job, some people even have families, they have kids to take care of, it will be impossible for you to scalp or day trade, because scalping and day trading requires hours a day spent in front of the chart. And if you work a full-time job, I doubt that you have these hours to spend in front of the chart. And then what happens? You learn a strategy, a good one, a good profitable scalping strategy. But due to the lack of time that you have, you will never be able to become consistently profitable. You will make some profits here and there, but over a longer period of time, you will see that you will be on the losing side just because of the lack of time. And this was something that a lot of people in my community struggle with. But after they started the mentoring program and I started coaching them and they were able to learn my system, the one I use on a day-to-day basis, they understood that they don't necessarily need to be a day trader or a scalper and spend 2 to 3 hours in front of the charts every single day, or to basically have to quit their job or sacrifice time with their loved ones in order to trade. Because the system that they've learned from me only requires 15 to 20 minutes a day because it's on the higher time frames. And trading on the higher time frames requires a lot less time. It's a lot less stressful and everyone can do it. Because at the end of the day, if you have a full-time job and you also have a family, you can still make time 15 to 20 minutes a day. That's the beauty about it. And after they've understood this aspect, that's when they were able to become consistently profitable, because they finally had a system that was suitable to their schedule. Currently, if you're interested, my mentoring program slots are fully booked. However, if you click the first link down below in the video description, it will take you to a funnel. And after you contact me in the near future, whenever I will have a free slot, I will make sure to inform you. And this brings me to the second thing that I see a lot of people struggle with. They think that profitable traders or full-time traders spend 8 hours a day in front of the charts trading all the possible sessions. And that right there is wrong. Even if, say, you are a day trader or a scalper. I know a lot of traders, I have plenty friends in the trading community, traders that trade full-time since 5 years, some of them even more than that, and none of them spends more than 2 to 3 hours a day in front of the charts. And those are the ones that scalp and day trade, because scalping and day trading, like we discussed earlier, requires a lot more time than swing trading. But even so, you don't need to spend 8 hours a day. That's the beauty about trading. You start trading to have more freedom, but a lot of people tend to forget about that. They start trading, and as soon as they start, or 1 month or 2 months in, they think that they need to sacrifice everything they currently have and spend 10 hours a day in front of the charts. And that right there is wrong, because the more time you will spend in front of the charts, the more mistakes you might do. And because of that, the more accounts and more money you might blow. A lot of traders, especially beginners, don't understand that trading the lower time frames is a lot harder than trading the higher time frames. Let me explain. If you're trading the lower time frame, say you're trading the 5 minute or even the 1 minute, there's so many people that trade the 1 minute because it's attractive, right? You enter a trade, couple minutes afterwards, you secured some nice profit. Everyone wants that and you can do it every single day. But it is not as easy as it sounds, because you see, not only trading the lower time frames is a lot more time consuming, but emotions will get involved as well. And in trading, emotions can make or break it, because when you trade, you need to trade with zero emotion. I know it's hard, but you need to get as close as. And if you're trading the 1 minute and things move so fast to the up or to the downside, there's not many people that can hold their emotions under control when that happens. And then what happens next is you will start doing mistakes. You will close out trades early, you will remove your stop loss praying it will go back into profit. You will revenge trade more often. You will over trade because you're on the lower time frames. And because of that, trading the lower time frames is a lot harder. I think 80% of people should swing trade instead of trading the lower time frames. The next issue I see a lot of traders face is that they don't understand that they're only few steps or few decisions away from making it, from turning into a profitable trader. Because after you already have a good strategy, a good risk management plan, there's literally only some small adjustments that you might need to do in order to turn into a profitable trader. Adjustments like the ones we just discussed about. Maybe you have a good strategy right now, but you want to trade it on the 1 minute, but you also work a full-time job. You also have a family. Because of that, you're not profitable. But if you'll make one small adjustment, which would be to trade the same strategy, but on a higher time frame, you could then become profitable. This right here is one of the many examples that I could give you. And lastly, the most people I've worked with struggled with discipline. I know I've talked about discipline before on this channel, but it's extremely important because you get to a point, say you've learned a strategy from a mentor, you already backtested that strategy, you know it's profitable, you tested it on a demo account for a certain period of time and you were profitable on a demo as well consistently, and then you take it to a live account, whether it's a personal or a prop firm account. You start trading it, but you cannot see good and consistent results because that's when discipline kicks in. And without it, no matter how good your strategy might be, no matter how easy it might be, no matter how good your risk management plan might be, without discipline, you will still not be consistently profitable. Because what will happen is, say you take this profitable strategy on a real account, a lot of people will struggle with literally showing up every single day and trade by sticking to their pre-established trading plan. Or other people, as soon as they face a losing streak, because it's on a real account now and not on a demo, they feel emotional. They become mad about it, and then the next second they hop onto a different strategy. And that's when a vicious circle starts that you might find it very hard to get out of. And that's why it's really all about discipline. After you cover all these steps that we've just discussed, you have a strategy, you have a good plan, the next thing that you need to do is to be discipline and to practice it, because you won't wake up and all of a sudden you will be a disciplined person. No, it's a process that will take time. But if you'll take short steps towards it every single day, you will get there. And when you will unlock the discipline, that's when you will have everything you need in order to become and stay consistently profitable. Let me know down below if you guys agree. A previous upload will pop on the screen right now. It's a video where I share my journey on how I started and how I was able to reach 6 figures and also buy my dream car at the age of 22.